Good afternoon, everyone. This is Rick Phillips for CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. Today, we are at Townsend Field on the campus of Wilmington College. We have the Heidelberg Student Princes. They're going to be hosted by the Wilmington Fightin' Quakers. Today's game will get underway in about 15 minutes. I am a little short-handed today, so hopefully I'll have my play-by-play announcer here in a little while. In the meantime, I'll be running camera. I'll be doing whatever play-by-play I can, as well as color analysis as far as the game. But we'll get started here, giving you a little information as far as the series. Heidelberg leads the overall series 9-6 after posting the 44-0 win last season. The Student Princes have won 6 straight, with the last Wilmington College win coming in 2008. Wilmington posted the 23-20 win that season. Junior offensive lineman Sterling Clark will have his hands full with the league's top linebacker. Wilmington's offense has struggled this season, but Clark could be the key to helping the Fightin' Quaker get going. And Heidelberg's Austin Crow, the junior defensive end, is wreaking havoc on opposing offenses this season. He leads the Ohio Athletic Conference with 9.1 tackles. We're going to break here just for the national anthem. We'll be right back. And there's the national anthem. Heidelberg's coming off a 41-28 win over Marietta this past week. They're looking to even their record now at 4-4 overall. Junior quarterback Tyler Stoll is providing balance to the Student Princes offense that used to rely heavily on its rushing attack. Stoll's leading the league with 238.3 yards per game and 17 touchdowns, and junior Demetrius McGee is tied for the league lead with 8 touchdown receptions. His 66.1 yards per game is ranked 4th in the OAC. Junior Tony Morris is coming off a 3-touchdown performance against Marietta this past week. He finished with 4 catches for 67 yards against the Pioneers. And then senior Brian Lacey is still a dynamic runner in the Heidelberg offense with 622 yards. Good for 6th in the OAC this season. His 7 rushing touchdowns are tied for 5th in the league, while his 5.8 carries per yard is in 7th place. Lacey's coming off a season-high 167 yards, the 11th 100-yard game in his career. Heidelberg boasts one of the best defenders in the OAC in defensive lineman Austin Crow, as we were talking about before the national anthem. He leads the league in tackles for loss and sacks. However, they're 9th in yards allowed, 466, and 7th in points allowed, 33.3. We're going to keep you up to date today as we go on with some of the other college football scores throughout, hopefully, the OAC as well as on the national front. And as I said, since I'm doing, I guess you could say, triple duty here, trying to bring you what I can as far as the game and run a camera, obviously you'll have to bear with us if we get a play-by-play announcer up here in the first quarter. Then hopefully I can be freed up to do more of the color and make sure the camera is trained on the action on the field, as well as being able to tell you the individuals that are actually in the plays. But anyway, Wilmington obviously is 0 for this year. They're looking for their first win of the season, and Heidelberg could be an opportune time to get that win. As we said, Heidelberg is under 500, and they are trying to seek their 4th win in 8 tries and even their record. Wilmington, on the other hand, once again trying to get their first win of the season. In last night's football action, we had two games on Campus Nation. Beaver Creek hosted the Centerville Elks, and the Wilmington Hurricane, they hosted the Chillicothe Cavaliers. Unfortunately for both our home teams, didn't fare well. Wilmington had the opportunity to actually go into the playoffs with a win last night. All the teams that needed to lose so that Wilmington could move up in the top 8, they did lose. It was up to Wilmington to win the game last night in order to get in those playoffs. Unfortunately, they couldn't muster the win. Chillicothe really came on, and they won that game last night. It was a close game. The game was won by 2 points, and the score last night, as far as the Wilmington-Chillicothe game, 23-26, Chillicothe 26, Wilmington 23. Wilmington fell to 7-3. Chillicothe is finishing the season 8-2. Very good record for Chillicothe. And in other action on Campus Nation, we saw the Beavers of Beaver Creek fall to the Centerville Elks at home, 31-28. So, on senior night for both teams, both home teams, unfortunately, we had bad luck. Some of the other games here in the county, Clinton Massey defeated East Clinton 69-13, and Blanchester over Amelia 41-14. So, we're back to college football, and more importantly, Wilmington Quaker football. And our game is going to get underway in about 9 minutes. We'll give you some scores on the national front from football. Let me get those pulled up here so that we can pass those on along to you. One of the things I did notice that Michigan was up, it looked like 17-10, I believe, over Michigan State. Let's see if that's still holding up. 17-10 with 3:35 in the second quarter. Penn State is down to Purdue 17-14 with 4:52 in the second quarter. Number 5 Louisville down to Virginia 10-7 with 4:12 remaining in the second quarter. And in other action, Kansas State over Iowa State 17-13, Kentucky over Missouri 21-0, Minnesota over Illinois 14-7, Oklahoma State over number 10 West Virginia 13-10. Looking for the possibility of a few undefeated teams not remaining undefeated. Florida will be at Georgia later this evening, and of course at 3:30 we've got that big game, Ohio State, and they're taking on Northwestern, and that is that's going to be a big game this afternoon for those Buckeyes, coming off that loss by 3 to Penn State last week. So we want to get the Buckeyes back on the right track. We've got Georgia Tech over Duke 21-7 with 2:20 remaining in the second. And about the Ohio State game today, that game will get underway at 3:30, so we will attempt to get you the information on that game as it comes available, as well as when we start getting the OAC scores, we'll pass those along to you. Most of those getting underway here as we do here in just a few minutes throughout the area.
Are both of these chairs being used?
Go ahead and take this.
Thank you.
And of course, you're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. I'm Rick Phillips, and I think we're going to have Bill Davis possibly come up and help us with the play-by-play. You got Bill? Okay, good. He's what? Hey, Bill.
Hey, Rick.
Well, welcome to the club. I'm running 2 cameras and doing color and play-by-play right now. You'll take over the play-by-play, and here's the latest. Only change, number 43 Johnson is the tight end for Wilmington. Okay. And so hopefully...
Kyle's laughing at me. Radio debut.
Well, that's good. Yeah. And just so everyone knows, Bill Davis one of the members of the Wilmington High School coaching staff with us today. He's going to help us with the play-by-play. That'll give me my sharp eyes focused on the camera, and so I can catch all the good action. It's kind of hard to do play-by-play and do the camera, so I do color. It's a lot easier, and we'll have Bill make his debut here on Campus Nation. Also, I guess you've never done any announcing, radio, any of that, Bill?
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
But we know each other from way back, and of course we were active as far as knot-hole baseball,
Right.
and you're active in a lot of different sports as far as coaching and that, and as well as a lot of our members of the Campus Nation team just couldn't get them all together because they're either coaching or they're doing a scrimmage or they're, doing some refereeing with volleyball or whatever. So I appreciate you coming in and
no problem.
and helping us with the game. We were talking about earlier that Heidelberg right now they're looking to go 500. They're 3-4, and so this would be their fourth win if they win today. If not, they'll fall once again below. Wilmington looking for their first win of the season. They're 0-for.
Right.
But this would be a good opportunity for them to take advantage of a Heidelberg team and maybe produce our first win of the season here. It's a beautiful day for football. Couldn't ask for anything more perfect, could you?
Right, that's for sure.
I know that it's sort of a sore thing, but we were all disappointed last night with that loss as far as Wilmington High School. It was up to them to win or lose to make the playoffs. Unfortunately, they didn't get it done.
No.
But I know there's in Hurricane Land there's a lot of sadness, but still they had a great season.
Yep.
And once again, you can't 7-3, and as well as last year. I mean, the last 3 years in particular, Wilmington has had some great games and some good talent. Of course, Clinton Massey will be in the playoffs. I think they play this Friday. And then Blanchester. They didn't think they were going to make it, but they managed to get in. So we've got some area teams that are going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And but anyway, once again, we're going into a new league next year, and hopefully with that new league, it'll give us some new possibilities.
Right. Well, you go 7-3 2 years, 8-2 1 year, and you don't make the playoffs. Well, there's teams in the playoffs at 6-4, 7-3, but
so figure
it's
that,
based
right?
on your league, and then we need a league that's going to get us some wins, and I think
one of the teams, New Richmond, they're up there in the
and
playoffs.
Norwood was there where they're leaving the SBAC, but they were in it through this year, and they played each other. The winner got in, the loser was out.
Right. So I would say that once again it's going to be exciting with this new league and seeing some of these teams that we've not watched before, and obviously the great thing is that all the Clinton County teams are in the same league now. We've got a small division and the big school division, but so there's going to be some new exciting rivalries develop, I'm sure.
Yes.
And from what I understand, as far as the scheduling, perhaps Blanchester will have a game each year, and they'll play East Clinton.
Yes.
And Wilmington will obviously play that game with Massey. And
next year, actually, we'll still play East Clinton and Blanchester. They're still on our schedule.
So they're still scheduled.
Yeah, we got Blanchester next year also.
Yeah, and Blanchester, really, their program has really come on.
Yes.
So we're seeing a lot of competition in the area as far as high school football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they had a lot of seniors this year, which was a big plus for their program. New coach, Coach Salmon's down there, did a great job, and so hopefully they can continue that.
Well, Wilmington has some exciting players, particularly their young quarterback, Mr. Evans. There, he's I guess probably beyond expectation. And of course, I didn't even know at the beginning of the season. I was under the assumption that maybe someone else was going to be quarterbacking. Hadn't heard anything about Brady, and he did an excellent job this year for the Hurricane.
Yeah. Remember, he was a freshman, and there are times that showed. But as a true freshman, 15-year-old kid coming in there, he did play well, and you saw some spurts where you would never believe he was a freshman. And then other times as coaches, you could see, he's still a freshman. Got to remember that.
Right.
But yeah, so it's definitely a promising future for him and the rest of the team.
So now, obviously, Wilmington College is something that you're knowledgeable to the extent that you actually have a vested interest here in the college as far as the people on the field, or at least a person on the field.
Well, yeah. He's in the coaching booth now.
Well.
But yeah, he played here. He played at Thomas More 2 years, then he came here and finished his college career for 2 years, and now he's with the coaching staff.
So, what as far as, and you've watched a lot of Wilmington College games. What do you think that Wilmington needs to do today that perhaps they haven't done in their previous games to take advantage of this Heidelberg team and maybe pull off a nice win?
Well, I believe, from what I know about the team, and Heidelberg's record, don't let them fool you, it may be 3-4, but some of their competition, as we know, Wilmington College, the same competition that they play. They've got a really good running game, so that's going to be the key, is stopping. They got a really good running back at Heidelberg, stopping him, which we've had some problems at Marietta stopping the running backs a few weeks ago, so hopefully we can get that stopped today, and it'll be a difference. And then it's all up on the offensive line, too. So, man, it's young, and we're getting some experience there, but, you know, everybody knows it starts up front.
Right.
So that's what's got to happen.
So it looks as though, Heidelberg is receiving? I think that Wilmington will be kicking off. Heidelberg is receiving, and they're on the, let's see, is this the south end here? They're on the west end. West end of the stadium, and Wilmington is on the east end of the stadium, so Wilmington will be kicking off to Heidelberg, and they'll be moving, as far as your radio screen here, from the left to the right, so they'll have the first possession. Mm-hmm. And, Bill, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to try to concentrate here on the action in the camera, and we'll get underway.
Like I said, I'll do my best. I'm new, so we'll see how it goes.
I don't think anybody's going to kick you out of the booth for this. This might start your new career.
Oh, there we go. Lining up to kick off for Wilmington is number 49. It's deep, caught at the 10-yard line. He's up the sideline to the left, and looks like he's tackled about the 33-yard line. Numbers. All right, so Heidelberg will start their first possession here at the 33-yard line. As Rick said, moving left to right.
And Amir will help out as well.
All right. Quarterback for is number 11, Stoyle for Heidelberg. Rolls out to his left, looking deep, throws it out of bounds. No one open. Great coverage. Lining up in the backfield with Stoyle is number 2, Lacey. And I hope not a relation to Eddie Lacy if we have any sign of running back. Stoyle takes the snap, hands to Lacy, coming off the right side. Looks like broke through, got about 15 yards up the right side, tackled by number 42.
Nice run to move the chains there.
Yeah. 42, Poland made the tackle on that. All right, straight to the line. No huddle here for Heidelberg. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Lacey goes out in motion to the left. Throws out to Lacey on the screen. Makes a move. Gets upfield. Got about 8 yards. Pushed out by number 20. Looks like they're going to call a late hit out of bounds. That's number 20, Thompson. Not real sure how late that was, but that was the call, so we got to go with it.
Spoken like a coach.
Exactly. He was still moving forward, and he may have had a foot out. They just didn't know. And it wasn't a vicious hit, but he did push him. That'll be 15 yards on the late hit. Heidelberg now with the ball at Wilmington's 34-yard line with the 1st and 10. They have twins to the right. No huddle. Stoyle back in the pistol formation with Lacey behind him. 33. It's 33 with the run now and at running back.
33,
Brandon Short for Heidelberg. Gets about 6 yards. Tackled by Jay Higgins, number 1. Here we are, second and 4. Drops back to pass. A little bit of pressure. Throws it away. Throws it out of bounds. Good coverage and good pressure.
That's intended on the far side of the field. Handoff number 10 is incomplete.
Looks like they were trying to throw to Randolph. All right, we have a 3rd and 4 here. Big play for Wilmington. Get a stop. Might be in 2-down territory. I don't know what Heidelberg's kicker's like, but maybe in 2-down territory here with on the 28-yard line. Stoyle again in the pistol formation. Lacey back behind him. Looking, getting pressure, scrambling. Throws the Lacey out on the edge for the first down.
Good scramble there.
Nice scramble. Had good coverage down. That was just a dump off there, just to drop it off. We have 1st and 10 at the 23. No huddle again.
Heidelberg likes to go up tempo, it looks like.
For sure. They've got 2 backs now in the backfield. Number 4. Here they are in motion with the jet sweep to the right. Not a bad play there. Got about 4 yards. Ball carrier number 32, which is Belcher. Actually, that will go down as a pass because it was kind of a forward shuffle pass on the jet. Once again, we are here with actually trips to the left with tight end to the left. 2 receivers. Stoyle in the pistol, takes a snap. Zone left to Lacey, breaks out with a first down over the left. Tackle made by, looks like number 29, Tedman. We are first down at the 11. Back to straight to the line of scrimmage. Twins right, single receiver to the left. Slot to the right. Stoyle takes a snap. Quick pass. Oh, off his hands.
Oh, opportunity.
All right. Intended for number 32. That was Belcher again. Here we are, 2nd and 10 from the 11. See if Wilmington can get a stand here. Force a field goal attempt. And they are with Twins to the right. Slow with the snap. Hand to Lacey to the right, and he's stuffed in the backfield for
Great
a loss.
defense.
Great defense. Number 90, Ryan Prince, I see there. All right, big play here. 3rd and 11 now. Lost the yard. Here we are, straight to the line again. Still in the pistol formation. Slot to the right, Twins to the left. Big play for Wilmington here. Here's the snap, drops back. Little holding, didn't call. Flares it out to the left. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Number 27, Helms on the reception from Stoyle. Looks like he's going to be about 2 yards short, 1.5 yards. It'll be 4th down here. See what they're going to do. They're going straight to the line.
They're going for it.
They're going to go for it. They're not going to go for a field goal here. Straight to the line of scrimmage. Stoyle in the pistol with Lacey behind him. Here's a snap. Fake pass. Oh, incomplete. Wilmington stands. Great stand.
So we've got the stop.
Got the stop. Wilmington takes over on downs at their own 2.5, 3 yard line.
And of course, our audio is streaming live on the Campus Nation Network. We've also got Boxcast, which is audio and video on the WilmingtonQuakers.com website. And our HD video on demand will be available tomorrow evening so that you can go back and watch over and over the action today.
Here's Wilmington taking the field. Luke Credit at quarterback. In the pistol formation. There's the hand off. That's number 5, which is Eric Flynn Jr. Got back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like kind of a gang tackle there. Not really sure on the number there.
Heidelberg attempting to get that safety.
Yeah, they're about pushing them back. Wilmington inside their own 1. Didn't quite make it to the line of scrimmage. In the pistol formation, fullback to the right, Twins to the left. Got motion to the right now. Quick pass, get it out to about the 5-yard line. From Credit to, looks like 85. Is that Vols?
I was going to say, I think that Amir was saying something about him not being in, but...
oh, maybe that... I don't see him on the chart here, so... Got trips to the left, Credit back in the pistol with Eric Flynn behind him. Here's a snap, fake, oh, throw over the middle, dropped it.
Almost.
Pass intended for number 25. C.J. Wilkerson. Broken up. Nice play by the defense. It's a nice play call there. He was open. Would have had the first down if he could have held on to the ball.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, now the Quakers are deep in their territory, obviously, so this is going to be critical as far as getting this punt off. And it's going to probably leave Heidelberg in Wilmington territory, unless maybe we can put one over his head and it rolls a while.
Back to punt here is number 35. Here's the kick. It's a nice high kick. Hits it about the 42. All right, Wilmington will down on about the 41, 42-yard line. Out of the back of his end zone. Heels around the end line. All right, Wilmington did a stand last time. See if they can do it again. Here. That was number 35, which was Brandon Roberts on the punt for Wilmington. Out of Tip City, Tippecanoe made the playoffs last
year. Yeah, they did.
With the big ups, with the win over Vandalia Butler. All right, Heidelberg with the ball. Stoyle back in the pistol with Lacey behind him. There's the hand to the left, straight up the middle. Got about 11 yards, Lacey did.
Number 2, Brian Lacey on the carry.
Tackled by number 39.
Then on the stop for the Quakers, Mason Polk.
33.
And Keyshawn Johnson-Sanders.
Keyshawn Johnson-Sanders and number 42, Mason Poland. Back to the line of scrimmage, straight. Heidelberg, Stoyle in the pistol. Here's a snap. Hand to Lacey again. Up the middle to the right. At about 7-8 yards. Tackled by number 96.
And on the stop, number 96,
Lyndon Dioki on the stop for Wilmington. Got a 2nd and 3, straight back to the line. Twins to the right. Stoyle in the pistol. Changing the play at the line. There's a snap. There's the handoff to Lacey to the right. They're stringing them out. Great play. Good job. Great job. Looks like we could have had a little bit of late hit there on Heidelberg, not called.
They were trying to get to the edge, but Wilmington kept them.
Good job. I mean, he only gave him up a yard, stringing it out. So that was Ryan Prince stringing him out, number 90 for Wilmington. Here we are with the 3rd and 2, big play. Straight up the middle. It's going to be close. Looks like it's going to be 4th down. Looks like they may have held him. That was number 33, Short on the carry. He's their big back, obviously, coming in for Lacey. Now we got a 4th and about 1.
Looks like they're going to try to go for it.
Go for it again, and they're kind of in that no man's land there.
Yeah.
Long field goal or a couple yards on a punt if you put it in the end zone. And on the 23-yard line, here's a snap. Pass. Oh, that's a pick.
Nice.
He ran a pick on the outside to the left. Tackled by number 29, Sam Tedman. Caught by number 32, which was Belcher again. Looks like Belcher might be their go-to guy in a lot of their passes. He's been the target a few times here already today. First down at about 20-yard line for Heidelberg. Another pass on a slant. Oh, he dropped it right over the middle. Intended for number 27, which was Jeffrey Helms for Heidelberg, and he just dropped it.
Pass ball is incomplete.
That fourth down play looked like we could have had a pick, but the Wilmington defender pulled up. Sometimes the defender's got to keep running, run into him, they'll get the pick call, but he held up, so. Here we are in a pistol with a slot to the right, which is number 4, Cameron Vogt. Here we are with the jet sweep to the right. He's got the corner. And he's got about 9 yards. There's Belcher again, number 32.
He's been active.
He's pretty active. They're using him a lot as a slot. Throw to him, run to him. Belcher now split out to the right with man coverage, so we'll see if they go to him again. Motion to the left. Stoyles alone in the backfield. Got pressure on inside screen. Number 4 eluded some tacklers, and number 4 goes in for a score. Cameron Vokey. Touchdown Heidelberg. 6:24, first quarter. Well, they went for it on fourth down here twice today. Successful on one, which led them to that touchdown. All right. Kicker's number 42, A.J. Morrison, lined up for the PAT. Holder's number 3, Jarrett Wasson. There's a snap, there's the kick, and it's through.
The point after touchdown kick is good. It's the score, Heidelberg 7 and the Quakers 0.
So the student princes take the lead.
The lead 7-0 here. But there was some things. I see some things on offense which look like they should be there today. Just got to complete some passes and finish the plays. It's kind of hard when you start at your own 2-yard line.
It is, yeah.
Your playbook kind of shrinks when it's your own 2. So, especially on first down when you lost a yard and ended up on your own 1.
Right.
So, definitely your playbook shrinks. You just want to get out far enough that your punter has about 15 yards to take a snap. That's your first goal when you're just pinned down there. Then you can go for it after that. But
so Heidelberg, they will be kicking off to Wilmington. Maybe we can get some points on the board with this set of downs here.
That's number 42 to kick off. That's A.J. Morrison. So does your kickoffs and obviously your field goal extra points. Back deep for Wilmington is number 7, which is Jeffrey. I hope I don't have any moms and dads out there with me butchering a couple names here, but Jeffrey Ponachatera out of Austin, Texas.
That's a pretty good guess there.
And Sean Ruth, also back out of Arcadia, Florida. It's a couple Southern boys. I'm sure they like this weather today out here in Wilmington. Here's the kick. Looks like we're going to field it at about the 10. That is Ruth. Ruth takes it up about the 18-yard line. So Wilmington take over, going right to left from the right hash, about the 18-yard line. Here comes Wilmington on the field. Eric Flynn Jr. back. I did hear that Chase Manica, who is listed as your starter in the program, actually has a small injury he's been playing with. Maybe not seen as much action today. There's Credit in the backfield. Fullback to his left. Flynn behind him. Here's the snap. Fake handoff. He's scrambling out to his right. To his left. Looks like he gets about 2 yards on the scramble. There had pressure immediately in his face.
Making the stop was Justin Hutchins for Heidelberg.
Looks like Wilmington's going to substitute some linemen. Maybe that'll take care of that problem, what they're thinking here.
2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Wilmington's got the play. Got trips to the right. Flynn to the right of Credit in the backfield. Here's the snap. Zone, Reed left. Oh, Reed left, fakes the lid. Flynn, Credit keeps it. Gains about 6 yards. You got about a 3rd and 2. Very manageable here.
Not a bad pickup.
I know I can see the field a lot better up here, but if he keeps that outside, he probably has the first down. It's a lot different when you have the ball in your hand and 11 guys running it.
That's right.
Got to remember that as a coach sometimes when you tell a player. I don't see it quite the same as we do up here. Here we are with about a 3rd and 2. Flynn behind Credit. Here's a quick pass to the right. Screen pass, get upfield. First down. Ball's thrown to number 25. C.J. Wilkerson for Wilmington. Yeah, another Southern boy, another guy, Temple, Georgia. C.J. Wilkerson's from. Sure, they didn't think in Ohio in late October they'd be playing in 75-degree weather.
No, I don't imagine. Although it's nice to have the windows open.
Yeah. Here we are with Credit. We got a new back in the backfield for Wilmington. It's number 2, which is Marcus Tyler. He comes in motion to your left, fakes the jet sweep. Credit takes off up the right. He's got the right, got about 50, still on his feet. Gets about 15, 16 yards on the carry to the right. Fake the jet sweep to the left to
nice
Marcus Tyler. 43 Summers on the tackle for Heidelberg. All right, Wilmington's brought some more players in here. Looks like they're actually huddling up this time. Quick huddle, here we are. Flynn back in the game at tailback. I know P.J. Meyer's been a big target of Credit here. He's split out to your left on the inside trip. Credit back to pass. Oh, that's a quarterback draw. Obviously designed draw there.
Right.
All right, gets about 4 yards.
On the stop was number 43, Trevor Summers.
That was Trevor Summers, number 43 on the tackle for Heidelberg. Try to get some Heidelberg. I'm learning their numbers here. It's going to take me a little bit. Here are Wilmington with about a 2nd and 6. Flynn to the left to Credit. Got trips to the left. Credit takes a snap. Fake hit Flynn. Throws right down the middle to Meyer as he's getting held. No call.
That's
pulling jersey on him.
Still, they don't call it.
Still don't call it. Pulled his jersey. You could see his jersey coming out. I believe he'd have probably been there because it held him up. Just missed off his fingertips. Right. He was being held on his way down.
Yeah, I don't know how you can miss that.
That one there, right where the ball is, right in front of him. The ball's in the air and pulling on his jersey.
There's 6 people out there.
Nobody could see that arm reaching out and pulling him back. Here we are with a 3rd and about 6 or 7. Got a fullback to the right of Credit. Flynn behind him. Twins to the right, single to the left. Here's a snap to Credit. He's rolling right. Got good protection. He's rolling. Hits the tight end, looks like. Gets about 2 yards on the play out of bounds. That's number 85, and that's Tim Murphy's number 85 for Wilmington. Junior tight end out of Columbus. All right, 4th and 5 on the
Quakers going
Heidelberg 48-yard line. They're going to go for it here. Maybe a quick kick. I know Credit's been. Credit can also punt. So maybe we're going to look for a quick kick. No returner back there to get him pinned down there. We'll see what they do. Credit with a snap. No, he drops back to throw. Hits it. Oh. This is his target, number 4, Sean Ruth. Well, I guess you're being aggressive.
Well,
putting your defense in a bind, though. You're down 7-0, and now you're giving the.
Yeah, the game is close, so it's not at this point.
We weren't down 21 or 28. I mean, it was 7-0. We're giving the ball on the 50-yard line, just about. He was open, just missed the throw.
Tried the quick hitter.
So Heidelberg 1st and 10, got the big back in the backfield. Number 33 short. All right, looks like the refs are ready now. Stoyle still at quarterback. Wilmington's loading the box. There you are, straight handoff, number 33 up, straight up the gut, and there he goes. Up the left sideline. I don't think they're going to catch him. Into the end zone.
Into the end zone, number 33, Brandon Short.
Well, I guess they knew if they 33s in, you better load the box, and still didn't help on that one.
And you want to play 52 yards.
52-yard touchdown by number 33, Short. Get a Brandon Short. Get his first name in there for you. He's actually pretty big guy back there. Morrison for the extra point. Lawson on the hold. Kicks up, and it's good. Well, I don't know. He may have got caught if he had to run 80 yards, but...
Right, yeah, but...
Whether we gave it to him on the 50 or the 20, it was a pretty good run. I think they might have caught him if he had to go 80, but...
Result, 14-0 Heidelberg.
Well, as we said, the backs at Heidelberg are pretty good, which means your line's pretty good, too. If you got good backs, you probably got a good line put in the hole. You still got to have a hole for them.
That's right.
Wilmington students and employees receive a 10% discount at Skyline. Wilmington College would like to welcome football recruits and their families on hand for today's game. We hope you enjoyed the game as well as your visit to Wilmington.
At halftime, we've got Michigan over Michigan State 27-10, and Penn State and Purdue, they are tied up at 17 all.
Well, part of Heidelberg's offensive line, if you look sometimes also, looks like they've got 2 seniors and 2 juniors. And a freshman, though. The freshman center, it looks like. But I know that's a thing Wilmington's working on with their program, getting more and more guys to stay in the program. You got some older guys playing, so...
That always helps.
It definitely. 17, 18-year-old playing against 22, 23-year-olds, sometimes tough. Lined up to kick off left to right. It's Morrison. Kicks it to about the 5. Goes into the end zone. That's a touchback. Wilmington get it to 25.
The kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchback. Wilmington will take over possession of the ball first.
Actually, pretty good play to let that roll into the end zone. All right, well, we know Wilmington can move the ball. We've moved it here.
That's right. Just need to get it in the end zone.
Got to get it in the end zone.
So they have a 1st and 10 from the 25 with 2:06 remaining in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, we'll say it's only 25, but it is their best field position of the day on three series. Credit with the fullback to his right. Got Murphy. There you go. Credit fakes, rolls out, hits Murphy out on the right flat. He's up the right. Got about 12-yard gain to the right. Nice play.
Nice play.
Yeah, they've been putting the tight end there in the backfield as like a fullback. Sent him in motion. He went all the way across the field, and that's who they hit. Looks like we got Pettiford in the backfield, if I can see that right. Yeah, Malik Pettiford. Washington Courthouse here local. Once again, credit with Pettiford behind him, Murphy to his left, and Twins to the left. There's a hand to Pettiford straight up the middle. Hit right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like he made his way back. These officials are seeing 2 different things on the sideline. One's got a 1-yard gain, one's got a no gain. So I don't know which side they're looking on, but
it's the same one that didn't see the holding back there.
Yeah, must be. Looks like we must have taken the guy that had a little bit of a gain.
Making the tackle was Garrett Schuber.
Schuber on the tackle for Heidelberg. Credit with Pettiford to his right. We've got doubles left and right for Wilmington. Credit changing the play at the line. Takes a snap, hands to Pettiford. Off the left side. Oh, that's a horse collar.
And there's the flag. Well, we actually got a call.
Got a call there. I couldn't have missed that. Whoa, they're calling that on Wilmington.
Take it back, right?
Yeah, we'll take that back. I guess he didn't actually have shoulder pad. He just had the back of his jersey at the neck. Got a hold out here. They declined it, so it'll be 3rd and 10. I didn't hear a number on the hold.
No, I didn't either.
Penalty declined by Heidelberg.
It's our 3rd and 10 for Wilmington. Trips to the right, Pettiford to the right of Credit. Here's the fake handoff to Pettiford. Hits number 4. Oh, yes, nice play. Great catch. Held on to it, number 4. That was Ruth. He's got to come out. His helmet came off on the play, but he still held on to the ball. Nice throw, nice catch for a first down. So Wilmington can move the ball. They've shown it. Got to keep the drive going. Once again, we got Credit in the backfield, Pettiford behind him, and tight end Murphy to the right. So the handoff to Pettiford right up the middle, sticks it up in there, just gets back to the line of scrimmage. We're not getting much movement on that defensive line.
46.
And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. The score is
That's Pettiford on the carry.
Quakers 0.
That's the end of the first quarter.
College is proud to introduce the 2015-16 Spirit Squad. They include Amanda Brock, Debbie Puma,
So at the end of the first quarter, we've got the Heidelberg Student Princes 14, Wilmington Fighting Quakers nothing.
Johnson, Caitlin Calico.
What do you think about Wilmington High School in those orange chrome helmets? What does that look like out there?
I like that. Beaver Creek's got similar
Yes, they do.
bright helmets like that. I think a lot of teams are jazzing it up with their unis, and Wilmington no exception.
Looks like we need our run game there is, looks like our passing game is doing pretty well right here for Wilmington, but need to get the run game going.
And that will open up even more passing.
Because most of the passes are play action, but if they can't run, they're going to quit honoring the play action. Here we are, 2nd and 10. Back in the pistol behind Credit. Oh, he's back to pass. It was scrambling out to the left. Now he's up the middle.
Quarterback keeper number 13, Luke Credit for the Quakers.
Looks like he got about 3 yards on the carry. Tackled by, looks like number, they said 98, Josh Schaefer for Heidelberg.
98-92.
Here we are with Pettiford coming back into the game at tailback.
Third down and 7.
3rd and 7 for Wilmington, right at the 50-yard line. About the 49, I guess, of Heidelberg. Pettiford to the left of Credit. Got doubles to the left and right. Pettiford moves over to the right of Credit. Looks like Heidelberg's got 8 in the box. Looks like they're coming. They're all up coming.
Yeah,
They only rushed 4. They dropped the rest. Credit rolls out, scrambling out to the right. He's going to have the first down and more. He's up the sideline. There he goes, makes the cut back in, all the way down to the 20 of Heidelberg.
Nice.
30-yard run for Luke Credit.
Number 23, Trevor Summers.
Wasn't a designed run, but he took off.
Good scramble.
All right, the Heidelberg 21-yard line, 1st and 10. Wilmington get a score here. It'll be big for him here. Wilmington to the line, trips to the left.
Mount Carroll 14, West Bingham nothing.
Wilmington now going left to right
Mountain Union 14,
in the 2nd quarter.
7. Marietta 7, Ohio Northern 0.
There's the snap. Handoff to Pettiford, straight up the gut. Gets about 4 yards on the carry. Nice run. Got Heidelberg number 3. His helmet came off. Mr. Jarrett Wasson, the holder for the extra points. He's off the field for a play. Comes Wilmington. Like about a 2nd and 7. Doubles again. Pettiford behind Credit. Like we're eating some play clock here. Not a bad move. Credit back pass. Throws over the middle. Wide open. There he is. And the ball came out. They blow it. Well, what are we going to do? We're going to blow it dead as a catch, a fumble, no catch. They don't know what they're doing. They're going to call that a no catch. Either would have been a touchdown or about the 1 yard line. He couldn't hold on. Took a pretty vicious hit there from the safety.
It was a big hit.
Good legal hit right at the waist. That's why the ball came out. Now we got 3rd and 7 from the 18. Go 5 seconds on the play clock. Just got it off with 1. Oh, he's back to scramble. Oh. Sacked.
Luke Treadwell, the quarterback keeper for the Quakers.
Nobody open.
On the yard line.
Now we got a 4th and 9 now. Loss of 2. Looks like we're going to come out and try a field goal here. Ball on the 20. Be a 37-yarder. Number 49, Grant Brown.
7-yarder.
Holder is Lane Stevenson.
Holder is number 12, Lane Stevenson. Grant Brown, the senior kicker here for a 37-yarder. Ball's down, kicks up. It is good.
Nice.
Good job.
Quakers on the board.
Here we go.
Quakers 3.
That's been good for about 45. He boomed that one. That boy Grant Brown.
Nice job from the right hash. All right, Wilmington to kick off. Now he's got the kind of the wind in his face on that kick. Same on the kickoff. See if he kicks deep or squibs something here.
Chiropractic here is your premier chiropractic provider for sports medicine and spinal rehabilitation. If you experience neck pain, back pain, or headaches, contact the office. Make an appointment at 937-566-0171.
They just didn't change.
Chiropractic here at Wilmington is conveniently
Just right?
located
Okay.
on the Wilmington College campus at the Center for Sports.
All right, back deep for Heidelberg is number 7.
Today, 937-566-0171.
Hutchins.
Get back in the
Justin Hutchins. And number 23. Looks like Dallas O'Green. Grant Brown to kick. Approaches left to right. Here's the kick. Kicks it. Gets on the ground about the 5. Roll. Oh, out of bounds at the 1. Almost got the pylon. Would have been a touchback. See if they're going to have a re-kick or take the ball. The ball's going to come out here. And with the 35 in college on that?
Yeah, so looks like they'll probably take it.
Heidelberg will take over possession of the football. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Yep, they're going to take the ball. Moving right to left on the 35 on the right hash.
The line of scrimmage is going to be the 35-yard line.
See if Wilmington can get a stop here and get the ball back, get that offense back on the field. There's Stoyle in the pistol with Lacey behind him. Here's a snap. Fake handoff. Throws out here to the left to number 87. Tackle made by, catch made by Randolph Buffington. On the tackle is number 21 for Wilmington, which is Jason Flannery.
Nice pickup. Look, about 6.
And about 6 on the play. Straight to the line. Pistol with a fullback to his right. 87 going in motion to the right. There's the fake jet. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Looks like completed out here to Lacey, number 2. But we got, looks like probably going to be a hold.
Number 2.
Hold on Heidelberg. Holding in the backfield. They're going to have a 2nd and about 18. Like Heidelberg, number 76, shaking up on the play. Tyler Hunter going off the field. All right, they're backing him up. I didn't get a number on the hold. Guess the ref doesn't have a mic on today.
No, usually they're mic'd.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the hold was up a little bit. So we got a 2nd and 15 at the 31.
As a result, the penalty is going to be 2nd down, 15.
Stoyle. There goes Lacey in motion to the right. Stoyle alone in the backfield. Throws out in the right to Lacey out on the flat. Makes the move.
That's the box cast.
I think a game got another penalty flag on the field. Let's see who this is on. Might be a hold or blocking the back on the offense. Yeah, the refs are facing that way. Looks like it should be on Heidelberg. No signal yet.
They are definitely taking this. Illegal block.
Yep. Is that a signal? Chop block? Did he signal? I missed the signal there. Here we go. Yep. Chop block. Block below the waist on Heidelberg. That has changed a few years in college, if you didn't know. They can't do that down the field anymore like they used to. Used to be able to cut people all the way down the field if you're on offense. Trying to save guys' knees and injuries. So here we are with a 2nd and I think about a 20. There's a snap. Stoyle back to pass. Throws over the middle. And might have got away with one on that one. Incomplete. I think they were throwing to Buffington over the middle. 3rd and 20. Here we go.
Let's stop them, yeah.
That's right. Get the ball back. Trips to the left. Lacey behind Stoyle. Single coverage to the right. Lacey goes out and flat to the left. Drops the pass. Throwing to Lacey. That's what they're doing. Setting them up. There we go. Got about 12 yards. Number 20. Thompson. C.J. Thompson on the stop for Wilmington. Gained about 12, but needed 20. So 4th and 8. Number 4 back deep for Wilmington. Sean Ruth.
Dropping back in punt formation, number 42, A.J. Morrison.
A.J. Morrison, also their punter for Heidelberg. Back deep. There's the snap. There's the kick. No rush. Looks like we've got a return on. Boy, he boomed it down. Picks it about the 15. Runs. Oh, fumbled the ball. Fumbled the ball. Looks like Heidelberg got the ball. Ruth fumbled.
Sean Ruth receiving the punt. However, there's a fumble on the play.
He's coming up limping.
Covered by Heidelberg.
So Heidelberg now. Wilmington had a great chance there. Would have had the ball in the 21. Now it's Heidelberg on the 21. Defense been playing well, aided by a few penalties, but been playing well.
1st and 10 now for Heidelberg. The line of scrimmage.
Wilmington with a timeout. Looked like we didn't have all of our players on the field.
Timeout.
Maybe somebody didn't know we fumbled the ball.
Right.
He was over getting a drink.
The scoreboard, games in progress. Young Carroll leading Wisconsin 14-0. Mount Union on top of Otterbein 14-0. Marietta is leading Ohio Northern 7-0.
Let's see if Wilmington can get a stand here. At least we got the wind at the back for Heidelberg. I'm sure they're in field goal range already, but we can hold them to a field goal attempt.
Just a reminder, our on-demand video will be available on the Campus Nation website. This is tomorrow night. And, of course, we are streaming the Boxcast as we speak. So you can always go to wilmingtonquakers.com and hear our audio as well as see the Boxcast video. And
keep all of your hate mail about my debut here to yourself.
You're doing a good job.
Heidelberg first down at the 21. Stoyle, Lacey behind him. Here's a handoff to Lacey off the left side. Goes the cut back, broke a tackle, gains about 9.
Number 2, Brian Lacey.
Looks like tackle
On the stop, number 97, Michael Vargo.
97 for Wilmington, which is Vargo, Michael Vargo. Here we are, second, like about a gain of 8, 2nd and 2. Trips to the right, Lacey behind Stoyle. Looks like he backs the pass, looks out in the flat, over the middle, wide open. Oh, slipped. We'll take that. Must have been something slippery on that G in the end zone, but
Right.
it's like
Looked like he was trying to make his cutback.
yeah, he tried to cut. The ball was thrown. Not the best. Maybe it was a wind-aided throw there. That was fine.
He looks like he might be
He's hobbling a little bit.
right. At least it seems like he's favoring.
Yeah. Here we are with Twins to the left. Stoyle again. Lacey's to his right now. In motion. That's actually a shuffle pass right up the middle, number 4. And he breaks a few tackles and ends up in the end zone.
Nice run.
It's like we had him wrapped up about the 5, but he made his way into the end zone. That was number 4, Cameron Vokey.
With the touchdown for Heidelberg.
Well,
So as the result of the turnover,
turnover, definitely.
Student Princess put another 6 on the board. They're going to try to make the extra point now.
And Wilmington's moving the ball, but it's hard when you turn it over.
Yeah,
Don't have
can't afford the turnover.
Here's the extra point
The point for touchdown is good.
by Morrison is good, 21-3. We just can't give him a short field, that's for sure.
Right.
We got 9:07 left in the second quarter. See if Wilmington can get a drive here. It does look like Wilmington's been using a lot of the play clock before they snap the ball, which is speeding the game up for them a little bit. Not as much time for Heidelberg to have the ball. Back deep again for Wilmington, number 4, Sean Ruth. Looks like he's not limping now. He came up limping after his fumble. And number 7, Jeffrey Ponachterra. I'm sorry if Mom and Dad, Grandpa out there listening. Hope I'm pronouncing his name right for you. The ball blew off the tee. A.J. Morrison to kick. Got it teed up, ready to go now. Kicking right to left. If you're familiar with Wilmington, he's kicking away from the scoreboard. With the wind, he's got this one 9 yards deep in the end zone for a touchback.
The kickoff will go into the end zone. Wilmington will take over possession of the ball, first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Another college football action. Michigan leading Michigan State 27-10. Penn State up on Purdue 24-17. Surpriser here, Virginia 17. Louisville, number 5, their ranking. They're just hit with 7 points.
All right, we got, looks like Marcus Tyler, split out to the left now. Credit alone in the backfield, trips to the right, twins to the left. Tyler in motion, jet sweep to the right, got the ball, running out the right side. Still on his feet, gets out to the 31-yard line.
Nice little
6. Yeah, nice run.
Making the stop was number 46, Garrett Schutler.
46 on this tackle. Garrett Schutler for Heidelberg. Still got Marcus Tyler in the backfield here behind Credit. I know he's listed as a quarterback here because I know he's one of the backup quarterbacks, but he's in the backfield right now. Trips to the left for Wilmington. Single receiver to the right. There he goes in motion out to the left. Throws out to the left in the flat. Makes a nice move. Makes the cut. He's up the left sideline. And he's caught about the 49-yard line of Heidelberg. Great job. Well, that looks a little bit like a Heidelberg play because that's what Heidelberg's been doing with Lacey out in the flat.
Right, exactly.
Let all the receivers go downfield and dump it out to the flat to the running back.
Oklahoma State leading the Mountaineers of West Virginia. West Virginia ranked number 10. Oklahoma State 20 and West Virginia 10.
Wilmington first down here at the 48 of Heidelberg. Twins left and right. Looks like we brought Eric Flynn back in the backfield at running back. Eric Flynn Jr. Here's the snap. The hand, fake the handoff to Stoke. Oh.
Hit him in the hand.
Through P.J. Meyer. A little low, but yeah, definitely hit his hands on a late crossing route over the middle. Looks like we're bringing Marcus Tyler back in and number 10, Deshaun Maddox. Both listed as quarterbacks in the program, so they're getting some action otherwhere. Receiver and kind of a running back / receiver. Wilmington with trips to your right. Tyler behind credit. Tyler goes out and left. Doubles left now. Snap to credit. Back to pass. Throws. Oh, he's open over the middle. Oh, couldn't hold the ball. Tough. Number 14, A.J. Hightower. Had it over the middle. Another hit. Dislodged the ball. That's 2 they've dislodged on us today.
Right.
You know you're going to get a hit. Oh, he's coming up limping. Seems like if you don't catch the ball, you come up limping.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
I guess. I don't think the limping caused you to drop it. It was just tonight. He had the ball, but Heidelberg calls a timeout here. 3rd and 10 for Wilmington. That was a nice ball, nice play. He just couldn't hold on after the hit. It was a nice hit.
Heidelberg leading 21-3 with 7:37 remaining in this first half of play.
Oh, Wilmington's moved the ball again. Let's see if we can get a first down here. I will say, they've had guys open. He's hit them. We've had a couple drops and hits and. I do know some history on some of these guys, but I know P.J. Meyer, number 83 for Wilmington, who didn't even play high school football. He was like about their leading receiver this year. He was a wrestler at Cincinnati Elder, who now is a junior, is starting and one of his main targets this year. I know there's a lot of hopes for this Hightower kid also, number 14 in the game. Dropped the last pass after the hit. He split out to the right with trips. Got Twins to the left, credit alone in the backfield. Here's a snap. False start. On the receiver, Deshaun Maddox, number 10. Now we got 3rd and 15. Makes it a little tougher.
Much.
Well, it looks like the 2 hybrid quarterbacks are coming off the field. We got some regular running backs in the backfield here now. Got credit in the pistol with Eric Flynn Jr. behind him. Here comes Hightower in motion to the right. Time, throws it to Hightower out in the flat. Another big hit, and didn't hold it again. Those are pretty good hits, but eventually you're going to have to start catching some of those. It would have only been good for about a 5-yard game. Would have been 4th and 10, but Heidelberg obviously giving us the dump off there and just come up and make the tackle. At number 35, Brandon Roberts back to punt.
Brandon Roberts.
Back deep. I'll get Heidelberg number here. We'll say those orange numbers not quite as easy to read.
No, they aren't. They aren't the greatest.
Kicks it, gonna rolling down here. Looks like Wilmington's gonna down it about the. Still rolling inside the. Now we got a 16-yard line. We got a penalty flag. It looks like over on the Heidelberg sideline.
We have a penalty flag on the crowd.
Why would we? Hopefully that's on Heidelberg because personal foul. I don't know which side here.
20 yards away from you.
Ball is just rolling on the ground and
Haven't signaled yet, have they?
it's a personal foul on somebody.
Where do I have it?
Looks like it's on Wilmington.
Yeah, they look like they're setting up to.
Unsportsmanlike. On Wilmington. I don't know who that was that they're calling it on, but obviously not a very smart penalty. You would have had them at their own 16-yard line. Ball was just rolling. No play going on. No action. Nobody needed to block. And we get unsportsmanlike on the Heidelberg sideline. So now Heidelberg's out to the 31-yard line. First down.
As a result of the play, it's going to be 1st and 10 on the scrimmage with 31.
Stoyle again. Lacey behind him in the pistol. So hand to Lacey. And wrapped him up. Loss. Looks like they're giving forward progress to.
Good defense.
So that's Aoki on the tackle.
Then on the stop, and then the Aoki and Nolan Keller.
Job for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12, straight to the line for Heidelberg. Moving in, it's going to be something out in the out route here if they reading their receivers. Here's motion. Scramble rolling out here to the left. Hits. There we go. First down completed to number 27 for Heidelberg, which is Jeffrey Helms. For a first, well, it's going to be close. They moved the chains, but I don't think he got it. They're making him go back. That hometown chain gang shouldn't have been so quick.
Right. Unless we brought him in from Heidelberg.
Yeah. I think they're going to call a 3rd down here. They might have to measure, but looks like they're going to give him a 3rd and
Inches. All right.
Anything can happen.
1 yard to go.
Yeah, we got 3rd and inches, and yeah, quick pass. Oh my God. Pass out to number 32.
Pass is completed number 32. Kevin Belcher.
Which is Kevin Belcher.
Well, they got the inches.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know, but as a college football player, they don't need inches. You can't play 7 yards off your receiver. I don't know if I can say that as a play-by-play guy, but you don't need inches. You can't play 7 yards off because that's all they did was throw it straight out to 32. He had the first down. Easy.
Wide open, yeah.
Back to pass, over the middle, overthrows. Looks like if you keep this guy in the pocket, all he's completed is little balls out on the side. He hasn't completed a lot down the middle.
Yeah, he hasn't.
So we need to just, he likes to dump off out here in the flats. That's been his most successful.
And he's been effective. So.
Yeah, he's effective doing it. But he hasn't hit a lot down deep, over the middle. Got a 2nd and 10 from their own 46. Pistol formation again. So takes a snap, hands to Lacey off the right, makes a cut up the middle, and he's going to be gone up the right sideline for a touchdown.
Nice run.
He will take it in the end zone for a Heidelberg touchdown.
I mentioned earlier, I know they had some good backs, and they obviously do. They've had some nice long runs. Got Morrison on for the extra point. Lawson on the hold.
Point after touchdown, number 42, A.J. Morrison.
Snap. There's the kick. It's good.
The point for touchdown kick is good. So Heidelberg 28.
28-3. 5:42 in the second.
Physical therapy and Beacon Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Welcome you and your athletes to the new site right here in Wilmington. It's now located at the...
Well, it's been 2 big long runs for touchdowns. I mean, they haven't had sustained drives. I mean, both touchdown runs were both 50 yards.
Rehabilitation Center.
A little over 50 each run.
Professional career rehabilitation. All Clinton County area schools, including Wilmington College.
And the one drive, we gave him the ball on the 21-yard line, so.
Yep, we're not helping ourselves, that's for sure.
No. We forced him into some 3rd downs and 4th downs, but can't stop the long run. Morrison to kick right to left. Back deep again, number 4, Sean Ruth, and number 7, Jeffrey Ponistera. Here's the kick. More of a line drive. Hits about to let it go in the. Oh, he picked it up at the 5. It's up the right sideline here. Gets it up to the 31.
Kickoff return for the Quakers. Takes the ball across the 30-yard line.
All right, so Wilmington takes over at their own 31-32. "32-yard line.
What's the Michigan State score?
27-10.
All right, here's Wilmington. Murphy to the left to credit. Pettiford behind in the pistol. Here's a snap. Drop back to pass. Hits Pettiford out in the left flat. Gets up, gains about 6 yards, 5 yards.
Nice pickup.
Good job.
26 for Pettiford.
About a 2nd and 5 for 4. Wilmington trips to the right. Pettiford to the right of credit in the pistol.
Quarterback for me.
Credit over the middle. Oh, it's deflected at the line of scrimmage. Batted down by
Pass broken up on the play by defender number 43.
43 for Heidelberg. Number Trevor Summers. Looks like he was there to spy the quarterback, so there were no more scrambles or a draw.
Right. That'll be 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. Got Tyler in the backfield behind credit. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Russian 3. Top stop to the right. Oh, he still caught it. Made a nice. Oh, didn't get there. It'll be a 4th and looks like about 1. If he doesn't bobble that catch, he might have had it, but he had to kind of slow down to make sure he had the ball.
So it looks like the Quakers are going to punt.
On the punt.
Play, Wilmington will be facing 4th down and 2 yards.
You're listening to CampusNation.com, the sports animal, your home for high school and college sports. Bill Davis doing the play-by-play, and yours truly, Rick Phillips, handling the camera, and maybe a little injection of color here once in a while.
Roberts back to punt. There's the snap. There's the kick. To the right. Going to hit about the 28. Be down to 27. Kicking into that straight wind, so not bad to get it off.
And the punt will roll in to the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for Heidelberg.
All right, so Heidelberg comes back out with 28-3 lead. Looks like they got the big back in the backfield this time, number 33. Brandon Short. Bringing on our 11th player here.
Timeout.
They called a timeout. Yeah, they didn't have 11 guys on the field.
We have time on the field taken by Heidelberg.
Let's see if Wilmington can get a stop and get the ball back, or at least stop another score here before halftime. Heidelberg with one timeout remaining.
Wilmington Skyline, we're furnishing the Crossbox food. You can visit them. They're located on Wallback Avenue by NCB Bank. Wilmington students and employees receive a 10% discount at your Wilmington Skyline.
Oklahoma State still leading West Virginia 27-10.
College would like to take this opportunity to welcome football.
Looks like Louisville's come back. They still trail Virginia by 3, 17-14. Virginia over Louisville.
Our 1st and 10 for Heidelberg at their own 27. Short behind Stoyle. Here's a snap. Hand off to Short. Off the left side. Picks up about 11. Tackle by number 11, Brandon Middleton. And number 20, Chase Thompson. CJ Thompson.
Brandon Middleton.
There we are, straight to the line for Heidelberg. Hurry up here. Here's a handoff again to Short, right up the middle. Cuts out to the left. Looks like a pickup of about 4.
Walker, number 33, Brandon Short for Heidelberg.
Tackled by number 46 for Wilmington, Brian Gonzalez. There we are, back to the line again. Twins to your right. Handoff again to Short, going off the right end. Gets the corner and the first down. Picks up about 10. The 45 of Wilmington, 46. They are in their hurry up.
Line of scrimmage will be the Wilmington 46-yard line.
There we are with a jet. That's a handoff. Jet sweep to your left. Number 32, Belcher. Picks up about 5.
Even Belcher.
Tackle by number 60, which is Darren Milligan.
Looks like they've got a little rhythm going here.
Yeah. That's number 23 in the backfield now for Heidelberg, which is Dallas O'Green.
2nd and 5.
Looks like we got a timeout by Wilmington.
Timeout on the field taken by the Quakers.
They each have one timeout left.
Don Carroll, 28-3 at halftime. Alan Gilliam, 42-7. Ohio Northern and Marietta are 5-21.
Glancing through the program here, I see that, which is good for us, but P.J. Myers 3rd in the league in receiving yards. And the OAC, I'd say anything you're up in the top categories in the OAC, you're doing pretty well.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, looks like he's tied for 3rd with the longest catch in the season and averaging 77.7 yards a game.
Out of the timeout now.
There we go, the 2nd and 5. We got Dallas O'Green now behind.
He flicks. Oh, he moved.
Here we go. Quick pass out to the right. Overthrew him. So I said, this guy's standing in the pocket. We can force him to stand back there. I think we got a shot. Here are with the 3rd and 5. Big play here for Wilmington. I would think if they don't get any yards here, they would punt this away to pin Wilmington. Quick pass out to your left. He hits number 1 for the first down. Still not down. Tackled by number 46. which is Brian Gonzalez, freshman for Wilmington.
Advance the ball to the 31.
That was number 1, LaShawn Moore in the reception. Heidelberg straight to the line, 1st and 10 at the 31 of Wilmington. It's back to pass. Out, another flare pass out to the right. Hits number 4, puts on a move. Still on his feet.
The pass complete on the first side of the field to Cameron Wilkie.
Finally wrapped up by number 21.
Keyshawn Johnson Sanders.
Flannery and number 90, Ryan Prince. When your defensive lineman gets downfield 12 yards to make a play on a receiver, you know he was dancing a while. Back to line, 1st and 10. Back to pass, over the middle. Oh, nice job by number 1 for Wilmington, Jay Higgins. Cut the receiver off, stepped in front, almost had a pick.
Heidelberg player down.
Like a lineman, number 51. That's Jake Hankish.
The pass was intended for number 22, Jeremy Mahaffey. Updating the OAC scores, John Carroll is leading Muskingum 28-3 at halftime. It is Baldwin Wallace 21, Capital 14. Mount Union leading Otterbein 42-7. And Marietta and Ohio Northern are tied at 21.
Looks like they've got him off the field. Here we are, 2nd and 10 at the 21 of Wilmington. Stoyle with O'Green behind him in the pistol. There's a handoff to O'Green to the left. Makes a move, back to the right. Down to the 5. Tackled by number 29, that's Sam Tedman.
Making the stop was Keyshawn Johnson Sanders.
Number 33, Keyshawn Johnson Sanders. A little bit of add-in by Darren Milligan, number 60. 1st and goal with the 7, the 6. Nice pass. Oh, missed him. Stoll's pass intended for number 27, Jeffrey Helms. That's a tight end for Heidelberg, split out there. Here we are with 2nd and goal at the 6. Green behind. Handoff to Green to the right. Looks like the 5-yard line tripped him up. L to the 3. The closest Quaker will be number 90, Ryan Prince. But it was that white line that got him.
Some discussion going on here. Clock is stopped.
Minute 14. Like there. I didn't see anything to discuss. No yellow flags on the field. He's going over to explain something to the Heidelberg coach. Well, I don't know what it was, but they're winding the clock. 3rd and goal at 3. The woman can get a stand here, force a field goal attempt. I would say that's a wheel pass play by the signal by the Heidelberg coach. There he goes, throws it up. Oh, and over. I'm telling you, leave this guy in the pocket.
And he's defensible.
Yeah.
Looks like a field goal.
Good hold. At least we're hoping to a field goal attempt here. Maybe we can get a block and return it here.
Coming on to the field for a field goal attempt will be number 42, Adrian Morrison. Holder is number 3, Jared Lawson.
Morrison on for the attempt. Lawson on the hold. It's the snap. Oh, and it still went through. Well, that was
almost
a knuckleball line drive, made the post by about a foot.
During the stoppage play, we'd like to recognize some special friends of the WC football family.
Wilmington get the kickoff return with 44 seconds in the half.
Sideline Chili, Marine Ford, Air Physical Therapy, and Beacon Orthopedics. Here's the winning ticket for 50-50 drawing today. 791365. 791.
All right, so 31-3 Heidelberg. Back deep again for Wilmington, number 7. Jeffrey Ponich Terra, and number 4, Sean Ruth. Morrison to kick for Heidelberg. Looks like we're whistling ready to play. That's the approach. Here's the kick. Kicks it with the wind, about 8 yards deep. And we'll take the touchback.
And the kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchback. Wilmington will take over 1st and 10 at the 25.
See what Wilmington does here with 42 seconds. Really don't know why time ran off the clock. Well, I guess he did catch it, just didn't bounce in the end zone. Looks like we're not going to take a knee. We're going to come out here with 42 seconds. Trips to the right. Let's take a shot. One timeout. Credit with Flynn to his right. Fake handoff to Flynn. Credit scrambling around. Dumps it off to Flynn. Runs into his own blocker. Gets about 4. Looks like we got a penalty flag in the backfield. If it's going to be a hold or personal foul. Oh. That was a rough on the quarterback, blow to the head. I don't know. We just got a personal foul on Heidelberg, so looks like a
15-yarder.
15-yard up here to the 44 for Wilmington. 31 seconds and one timeout.
7-9-1-3.
Throwing into the wind.
That ticket is worth $140. Take that ticket to the concession stand to redeem your
All right, with Wilmington with doubles left and right. Flynn behind Credit in the backfield. Snap. Flynn flares out to the right. Throws over the middle. P.J. Meyer with the catch.
Nice catch.
Good time. Clock stops in the first down. Down to the 36 of Heidelberg with 10 seconds on the clock. 10 seconds.
Wilmington takes the timeout.
So started that play with 31 seconds on the clock.
Right.
They must have wound the clock after the penalty, which I didn't think they would have.
Oh, the ball was dead. Wouldn't start until the snap.
Personal foul. But I guess I don't know all the rule on that one, because they obviously wound the clock to get down to 10 seconds. And I'm sure Wilmington was in no hurry to get the ball off, so I think they would have been if they would have known. Have to get a clarification on that rule. Nobody up here screaming about it, so. All right, so Wilmington used their last timeout. 10 seconds. Ball on the 37 of Heidelberg. 1st and 10. Of course, now it's against the clock. Anything in bounds, this quarter's going to be over.
All right. Maybe 2 shots into the end zone or down towards the end zone.
I think Heidelberg going to bring pressure. No, they just rushed 4. Throws it on the outside. Oh. Pass intended for number 87, which is Dylan Volts.
Pass intended on the far side of the field for Dylan Volts. Ball's incomplete.
Incomplete. That would have been down to about the 23-yard line.
Yep, would have put you within field goal.
Out of bounds with 4 seconds, but now it's like one last play.
So this one has to go with the hope of going into the end zone.
See if they bring pressure or drop back. Looks like they... Yeah, 2 deep safeties, about 20 yards off the ball. Gets a little pressure, gets hit. Oh, and gets hit pretty hard to finish him off. Number 91 for Heidelberg, Austin Crow. Never got the ball off.
So at the half, we have Heidelberg, the Student Princess 31, and the Fighting Quakers of Wilmington 3. We're going to take a break, and we will be back for the second half of this ball game. Well, we're at halftime here at Townsend Field. Wilmington College trails the Heidelberg Student Princes 31-3. We'll be picking the game back up in about 5-6 minutes. Bill Davis, Rick Phillips for CampusNation.com. Last night in action, high school action on Campus Nation. Wilmington Hurricane and Beaver Creek Beavers, the teams that we follow. Unfortunately, both of them on senior night fell. And by very close margins in both cases. The Centerville Elks defeat the Beaver Creek Beavers 31-28. And that audio is already on our website. It's an audio-only broadcast. We don't have video on that game. And then the Wilmington-Chillicothe game, Wilmington 23 and Chillicothe 26. And that video will be on our site later this evening. So hopefully we'll have that up, and you'll be able to look at that game. And in other area action, Blanchester, they handled Amelia 41-14, and Clinton Massey over East Clinton, both local area teams, 69-13. The Falcons over the Astros. Looks like the student princes are making their way back out to the field.
Here's got to be long sleeves and a sweater vest. He's already up.
Another non-football action will be tonight at Generations Pizza for the Razor's Edge. Our political program that normally airs on Sunday evening, we are doing tonight from Generations at 7 o'clock, and you can tune in to talktv.us for the Razor's Edge. Bill Raybeck is the host for that show, and he'll be having some people call in, and also an interview with a representative of the New American. And they'll be talking, I'm sure, this upcoming election. So if you have any political interest, tune into the Razor's Edge tonight at 7 o'clock from Generations Pizza in Wilmington, Ohio. And the final broadcast of the Wilmington College football season will occur November the 12th. Muskegum comes in to play the Fighting Quakers on November the 12th, and we'll have that action right here from Townsend Field. And we should be posting shortly all our basketball action that will be starting up. And, of course, we have Wilmington College men's and women's basketball, as well as Wilmington High School, and this year the Beaver Creek Beavers. So we'll have GWalk action, as well as the final year of SCOL basketball play. I'm sure the Hurricane are planning on being very competitive again this year, the defending SCOL champions. Looks like Louisville has not only caught Virginia, but they've gone ahead. They are leading now 24-17 in the with 8:09 left in the fourth quarter of play. Minnesota over Illinois, 33-17 once again in the fourth quarter play with 4:50 remaining in that game. Penn State all over Purdue, 48-24, with 12:48 in that fourth quarter of play. And Michigan over Michigan State, 30-10, with 8:05 in the fourth. In MAC action, Central Michigan and Kent State, they're all tied up in the fourth with 11:26 to play. And Ohio State should be getting underway here in about 20 minutes. And, of course, Ohio State hosting Northwestern. Also, Cincinnati will be at Temple, also to get underway at 3:30. Big game tonight in the Big Ten. Nebraska will be at Wisconsin. Nebraska ranked 7th, Wisconsin 11. That's going to be tonight at 7 o'clock. So we've got some statistics there, Bill. Is there anything that sort of stands out or jumps off the page?
Well, their rushing average. Brian Lacey averaging 11.1 yards a carry, Brandon Short 14.3 yards a carry, and Dallas O'Green 11.5 yards a carry. So
pretty consistent.
Pretty consistent. I said they had those long runs.
Right.
So it really hasn't been long,
right.
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Right.
It's just been lots of long runs. 54-yard run, a 52-yard run, a 20-yard run. Here we are with Wilmington be going left to right. Receiving the kick from number 42. A.J. Morrison. Back deep again is Ruth and Ponchera. Ball blew off the tee. We still got a strong wind across there. Got it teed up again. Heidelberg defending the scoreboard. With the wind, the kick. About 5 yards deep, takes a knee.
The kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. Wilmington will take.
I did check with one of the coaches on the way back about David Henry, a Wilmington local here that had ACL surgery this past week, and he's definitely part of a factor of the big run game for Heidelberg. He was a good defensive end. Maybe been able to help with that. Got credit backfield with Tyler and split out to the left. Credit by himself in the backfield. Trips to the right. Tyler in motion. Fakes the jet. Credit keeps it. It's a read. And he fumbled the ball.
Heidelberg says they have it.
So he gained him about 5, but Heidelberg comes up with the ball. Heidelberg ball.
Not a good start.
No, those are the kind of things you definitely can't afford. Get about a 6-yard gain and fumble the ball at the end of the play.
With the fumble recovery, number 39, Sean Belts.
Number 39 with the recovery for Heidelberg, Sean Belts. Yeah, had a 5-yard gain, but coughed it up. Defense put in the bind again. Heidelberg 1st and 10 at the Wilmington 30.
Got great field position.
Throw back out with Lacey behind him. Twins to his left. Here's a snap. Hand off to Lacey over the left side. Cuts back up the middle.
Nice cut.
Looks like he down about the 11-yard line.
And a little spin there at the very end. Picked up
nice
another
run. Well, when you get a big hole like that, you can get your momentum going there, and it's hard to tackle. Straight to the line. 1st and 10 at the 11. It's the handoff. Throwback pass. That's still a fumble. That's a pass play, and overthrew him in the end zone.
A lot of action there.
Yeah. Well, we had a jet sweep to the left and He passed it back to the right to the quarterback, who skipped it to him, still backwards, picks it up, overthrows him in the end zone. Intended receiver is number 27, and that was Helms, tight end. He was wide open. Twins to the right, slow with Lacey behind him. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Lacey over the left, cuts back to the right and into the end zone.
Well, as a result of the turnover, Heidelberg scores again.
Nope. 3 plays here, 3-play drive. All those plans you make at halftime to come out and do something offensively, they started with a 5-yard game to fumbled, so.
Right.
Orson for the extra point. Snap, kick, and it's good.
The point after touchdown is good.
46 seconds into the second half. Now 38-3 Heidelberg.
Chiropractic here is your premier chiropractic provider for sports medicine and spinal rehabilitation. If you experience neck pain, back pain, or headaches.
So, Bill, what have you got as far as the World Series? You have a favorite, I'm sure, and you maybe have a practical team that will win, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm more of a root for the local guy, I guess. So I'm rooting for the Indians. I know a lot of people on the Cubs bandwagon, of course, with the. Of course, I should be voting for the National League, which would be the Cubs, since
same division with the Reds, obviously. But
right.
no, I too am rooting for the Indians. But in practicality, I've called it in 6 for the Cubs. So.
Yeah. Well.
But the Indians do have, a one-game
lead right now.
So
in Chicago, they both won each one on the road. So that's not going to be a factor. That home field doesn't really matter, it looks like, in this series.
And in this case, Chicago gets 3 games at home, and then the last 2 games will be in Cleveland.
Yeah. Cleveland with another shutout, so I'll tell you, their pitching and defense is really showing up.
Right.
Morrison with the kick. With the wind again, sends it deep into the end zone for a touchback.
Take your phone.
The kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I always say, I grew up in Pittsburgh, so I was a Pirate fan growing up in the 70s. I didn't like the Reds.
They had some great teams, though, in the 70s.
It was always the Pirates and the Reds growing up.
Right, and that was a good rivalry.
Yeah, so when I came to Ohio, I thought, well, I'll be a Reds fan, too. They're in the West, we're in the East, and then they changed the whole divisions back then, and we went into the same division. So
right.
I did become a Reds fan, but except when they play the Pirates. Still a Pirate fan at heart, so that's who I'll root for first. Here's Credit with Flynn behind him in the backfield. Trips to the right. Zone read to the right. Credit keeps it. Gains about 10 yards. First down. Nice play.
And he hung on to the
ball that time, yes. Like I said, we had a 5-yard gain the last one he fumbled. This one he kept it. 11 yards. Nice play. Got Flynn in the backfield again to the right of Credit. Trips to the right, single, bolts to the left. Definitely taking their time. There's a snap. Fake Flynn. Takes off, throws, hits bolts on the left. Looks to gain about 5.
Passing the short side of the field is completed. Number 87, Dylan Bolts.
Even without the run game, Heidelberg's still honoring the run fake. They're not. I thought that if we haven't been able to run the ball, they wouldn't honor
just
that
looking
anymore.
for the pass.
But they're still honoring that, be able to hit that. It's a gain of 4. Chips to the right again, Flynn to his right. Rolls out to the right, throws deep up the right sideline to Volts.
Held, come on.
That's definitely pass interference.
There we go.
On Heidelberg, number 6, had him wrapped up.
Waiting for the hanky there.
Yep. Pass attempt to Volts. Be a penalty on number 6, Dominic Scott for Heidelberg. Well, we definitely have the height advantage with Volts. See why they took a shot there. 6'4" on 5'8". Might want to take that shot a few more times.
Right, yeah. That is a big advantage.
And that's the program listing. So he might not be 5'8".
Is that like standing on a milk carton?
Yeah, it might be. Counting your cleats. Got trips to the left, Flynn to the left of Credit. Fake to Flynn. Taking off. Oh. Been a nice play. Looks like the brat wrapped up, tipped the ball. There's number 50 on the pressure on Credit. That's Nick Walsh. Every time I look at a name here, I see a lot of junior and senior after their name for Heidelberg, which definitely makes a difference in college football.
And at this stage of the game, too, they're getting closer to actually being a year older.
Yeah. Trips to the left, Flynn behind Credit. Got back, quick screen out here to number 25, gets about 4 yards. That's number C.J. Wilkerson. I look at a lot of Wilmington. I see a few junior, senior, but a lot of freshmen.
Yeah, they are young.
And that's the thing when you have a program that's trying to rebuild. The youth come in, and you need those older guys to stay. I know Coach Harrison said, though, it looks like they should have about 15 seniors next year, which will be a plus. They haven't had in over 10 years that many seniors. Got 3rd and 5. Doubles left and right. Flynn behind Credit on the 40. Drop back to pass. Throws it deep again. Got Hightower, and he dropped it. They're going to call pass interference. He must have grabbed his arm. We'll hope for that anyways. Maybe that's why he couldn't catch it. That was number 14, A.J. Hightower. 6'2", so they're getting that height advantage out there on that 5'8" corner.
39.
Lots of discussion.
Yeah, Zebras are huddling.
Well, they got 2 flags, that's why. I see a flag over there on the
Other side.
Heidelberg side, so about 4 yards downfield. Maybe both on Heidelberg. Holding on Heidelberg, and then pass interference on Heidelberg.
All right.
So we'll take the 15.
And it results in a first down.
First down.
Actually, defensive holding assessed against Heidelberg. As a result of the play, Wilmington
We took declined the holding and took the pass interference. That's 15. Holding is only 5.
Down 10 to go.
I got trips to the left, single receiver to the right. We got Tyler in the backfield again behind Credit. Goes out in motion to your right. We got twins right, drops back to pass. Pumps, looks, and he's going to be sacked.
Got to him.
Taking down on the play, number 43, Trevor Summers.
It's like anytime he stands back there a little bit, gets a little pressure. It's got to be those quick hitters, it seems. That was a big loss, too. That was a 7-yard loss on the sack. 2nd and 17 from the 32. Twins left and right. Flynn behind Credit. There's a snap. Drops back. Shuffle pass out here to Flynn. Ooh, dragging a man for about 4 yards. Makes it going to be a 3rd and about 7. Number 43 for Heidelberg on the tackle. Trevor Summers. Wilmington with trips to the left. Tyler behind credit. I think they're guarding P.J. Meyer about 12 yards off. Tyler goes out here to the right. Empty backfield. Credit back to pass. Four-man rush. Getting some pressure. Steps up. Scrambles. And is going to be sacked. Nobody open.
Oh, that was good defense.
I had a coverage sack. So now we got 4th and 10 on the 25. Kicking into that straight wind, I'm sure they're going to go for it here.
I don't think there's going to be any field goal attempt here.
A 42-yarder, which I'm sure would be makeable, but not into that stiff wind. It'd be a tough shot. All right, trips left. Volts out to the right. Flynn, backfield behind credit. It's a snap. There he is, over the middle. Oh, just overthrew P.J. Meyer.
So,
give it up on down.
Fighting Quakers turn it over on downs.
Heidelberg will take over possession of the ball on downs.
.941 in the third. Let's see what Heidelberg bring back out.
They're in the lead 38-3.
Got Stoyle in at quarterback. Got Lacey in the backfield. Here's a snap. Fake handoff to Lacey out there in the flat. Number 11 with a nice spin move. On number 10. That's Demetrius McGee. About an 11-yard gain for a first down. Tackle number 1, Jay Higgins. Hand off to Lacey to the left, around the left corner. He's got the edge. There's a big hold. They've got the penalty on it. Forced out of bounds by, looks like Sam Tedman, 29, and 21, Jaden Flannery.
Holding?
It would be a holding call. I think it's going to be now 1st and about 15 from where the hold took place. 16. 32 was holding, which was Kevin Belcher. He sure looks a lot bigger than what they have him listed in the program.
Maybe he's lost some weight.
Yeah, it says he's 165 in the program. He looks more like about 190 on the field. No,
bigger boy.
There's a big hit.
Nice hit.
C.J. Thompson, number 20, on the hit on Lacey for no gain. Maybe a gain of about a half.
Number 20, C.J. Thompson.
Nice play.
Don't forget, this afternoon's video will be on our website tomorrow evening, so it'll be on demand. You can go forward, backwards, look at each of the plays individually, and of course, that'll all be on our campusnation.com website.
All right, 2nd and 15. Lacey, empty backfield, goes out to the right. A screen play.
Oh! Dangerous pass.
Whew, I might want to replay that one for an interception. Almost picked that off the ground, C.J. Thompson did. Tried to throw a little inside screen.
46,
got batted up in the air. I think number 33 actually, Johnson Sanders here for Wilmington may got his hand on it. C.J. Thompson almost picked it off. 3rd and 15 from the 30. Lacey again in the pistol. Goes out to the right, empty backfield. There's the snap. Throws it over. Lacey in the flat, and he slipped down.
Number 2, Brian Lacey.
Your best defense, the field.
Yeah, that's for sure. That 30-yard line must have jumped up and caught him.
Right.
Because he had some momentum going forward.
He did.
He's tough to tackle.
He's made some plays. So Heidelberg's going to have to punt.
Good stop for the defense. A.J. Morrison back to punt with the win, so we'll see what he gets out of this. Wilmington returner number 4. Sean Ruth about 50 yards. Oh, and he shanked it off to the right. Even with the wind, he's only got about that spot right there. Let's see where they're going to stop at. He's still walking up. About a 20-yard punt. 25.
43-yard line.
Yep. So Wilmington takes over on their own 43. So I guess he gets credit for a 27-yard punt. With the wind, that's pretty good. They only got 27 yards. Got Malik Pettiford in the backfield now behind credit. Trips to the right. There's a handoff to Pettiford up the middle. Sticks his head in there and is still fighting.
Nice effort.
Picks up about 4 or 5 yards. Coming up limping.
Josh Schaefer on the stop.
And he didn't fumble the ball.
Right.
He's coming up limping. He went down. Yeah, they're going to have to come and help him get him off field.
Might have had someone roll over on him.
Yeah. Well, when you're fighting for those extra yards, you get more guys falling on you by the end.
That's right.
He did a good job of sticking his head in there and fighting. All right, Wilmington 2nd and 5 from the 48. Tyler behind credit now. Drops back to pass. Throws out here to Tyler in the flat. Puts a little spin move. It's about 4.
Close to first down.
3rd and 1. Oh, this guy's calling a first down over here on our sideline, so I guess we'll take
that spot.
Yeah, we'll take that spot. There, gave him a first down. Yep, they already called first down. I don't know. If that's a closer game, that might not be immediately called a first down.
Looks like someone kicked the ball. Didn't like the spot.
Chase Manica in the game for looks like his first action of the day. I know he's coming off an injury this week. Single receivers left and right. Got a little double slot to the left. There's a handoff to Manica. Sticks it up in there. Manica gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot there. Told he's got a little turf toe injury. I'm familiar with that with my own son, so. All right, trips to the left. Tyler splits out, empty backfield. Quarterback draw, designed. Oh, we got to stay on our block. Leaves about a half a yard.
Another hurt.
Credits down. I think he's got a cramp. He was trying to stretch it out.
It does look like it.
The play before, he was kind of stretching, and now he's looks like another cramp. Yeah. Boy, they're rubbing on that. They might have a cramp in both calves because he.
They had him. Yeah.
Tried to get him.
That.
Looks like they worked one out, and he went to get up and couldn't get up with the other leg.
Not going to be dancing.
Union 42, Otterbein 7. Ohio Northern 24, Marietta 21.
Looks like number 12, Lane Stevenson, junior quarterback, coming into the game for Wilmington. Is there still looking at credit on the field. Nothing like coming to a 3rd and 11 for your first snap of the day. Thrown into a straight win.
Right.
Of course, I remember last year on the Bluffton game that Wilmington won that Luke Credit went out with a messed up finger, and quarterback came in on his first play and threw the touchdown pass that won it. So, hey. That appears to be a cramp walk.
Both legs.
Yeah. All right, so we got Stevenson in at quarterback out of Brookville, Ohio.
So he was a Blue Devil?
Yeah. Pettiford behind him. Trips to the left. Ruth out single to the right. Wilkerson in motion. And snap. And Wilmington at least recovered it. A loss of about 20. Covered by number Pettiford covered the fumble.
There's a fumble on the play. The ball was recovered by Wilmington.
I couldn't say, was that the snap on the ground?
It was the snap. It wasn't.
Just went right by him. Definitely don't need it as a quarterback coming in fresh into the game, you know?
No, and the quarterback
enough.
wasn't that short, so it's not like they had to throw it into the ground.
Right. It's a pretty good kick into the wind, down the left. Roberts with the punt down to the 25. Kept it nice and low.
Not bad.
Line drive. Away from the returner.
Was out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Heidelberg.
That's Brandon Roberts. He's a freshman defensive back. He's doing all the punting for Wilmington.
On the OAC scoreboard, updated scores. It's John Carroll 31, Muskegon 3. Paul Wallace is leading Capital 21-14. Mount Union over
Stoyle, Lacey behind him again in the backfield. Pretty much the standard most of the day.
24-21.
Hand off to Lacey off the left side. Cutting back to the right, up to the 30. Up to the 34, gain of about 9 or 10, maybe a first, going to be close. Tackle books back now, number 29, Sam Tedman.
Jaden Flannery on stop for Wilmington.
And 21, Jaden Flannery. Here's a quick snap. Stoyle back to pass, getting some pressure, dumps it off. Number 4 with a drop.
Can't handle it.
Intended for Vokey.
There's a penalty flag on the play.
And there's a penalty flag.
Another senior for Heidelberg.
This one's against Heidelberg?
Yes, oh, he picked it up.
Huh? So no penalty.
Well, I tell you, that could have been a pass interference, but that ball was thrown behind the line of scrimmage, which is like a screen, so you can block and hit downfield. I don't know if that's what they're calling. I can't read their mind, but that could have been the call. That's why they picked up the flag.
Let's go, defense!
3rd and 1. Wilmington needs a stop. It's a quick pass. Out there to like Higgins on the initial hit. Number 5 for Heidelberg. A lot of pushing and shoving. We'll get a penalty flag out of that
A
one.
little chippy.
Penalty flags on the play.
It's number 5, Tony Morris on the reception. Big receiver, 6'2", 205 for Heidelberg. Looks like 29, Sam Tedman and Jay Higgins.
On the stop for the Quakers.
Most likely these penalties will offset.
Offset it, though.
I'm not a defensive back coach, but you can't play 10 yards off a guy when they need 1 yard. That's an easy, they say, pitch and catch. It's 3rd and 1, and cornerback was 10 yards off the receiver.
Number 5. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
No, they didn't offset him. Just number 5. He's the one I saw do the pushing, so maybe Wilmington was smart and didn't push back. So that's on Tony Morris, the guy that caught the ball from Fairborn, Ohio. So they got the first down, so it's afterwards, so it'll be 1st and 10 at the 30 after the penalty. It's about where they started. All right, we got it all settled. Stoyle with Lacey behind him. That might be a green.
Changing up.
Changing the play. We change the defense. Drop it back to pass. Out here to number 10 is the completion. Slips the tackle. He's back. McGee on the reception for Heidelberg. Mason Poland missed and came back and made the tackle. Trips to the right. Handoff to Lacey. Up the middle. Looks like we're going to have a 3rd and 1. Ryan Prince on the stop for Wilmington.
Heidelberg, and on stop was Ryan Prince.
3rd and 1, quick to the line. As we're 7 yards off the receiver on the right. We got 3rd and 1. And on the left. Drops back to pass. Throws the quick pass out. Catch made. Number 4. Still on his feet. Bokey forced out by C.J. Thompson, number 20.
Depending on the play, was number 20, C.J. Thompson.
Back to the line. Hurry up offense, up 38-3. There's a snap. Rolls out to the right. Throwing deep down the middle. Well, no, he just couldn't haul it in. Intended for number 4, Bokey.
Yeah, he had his fingers on it.
Yep.
Complete.
I think sometimes you're just going to have to take a chance with these DBs and come up and play close on 3rd and 1, because
Right. Hope they can't
that's
get
what
behind.
they seem to check to. As soon as they see them back, maybe play back, make them check, and then move up. This should be an illegal formation to the left, but I'm sure they won't call it. Hand off to Lacey up the middle. Breaks the tackle. Tackled by Sam Tedman after about a
One of those
25-yard game.
11.1 averages.
Average carry there. Yeah, about 25 yards on that one. Back to the line, snapping the ball. Hand off to Lacey again, up the middle. Like tackle by number 97, which is Vargo. Don't really understand this hurry-up offense up 38-3, but Wilmington needs to make a stand here. Take it personal. There's the handoff to Short, the big back. I think we got 3rd, gained about 3. 3rd and 1 again. Let's see where these defensive backs play. Oh, they're off. Closest DB is about 7 yards off a receiver. And here he goes up to make a check.
Don't think they're listening to
you.
you,
What do you think, Rick? Do you think he's going to make a check to throw out here to one of these receivers?
Well, he's got a little bit of room.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, but he is throwing deep on it. And he completes it to the tight end, number 27.
Oh, in.
That was actually the one guy they were kind of playing close. It's Jeffrey Helms. Senior tight end out of Gahanna, Lincoln. 1st and goal to 2. Quick pass. Never returned for the ball. Touchdown.
On the touchdown reception, number 10, Demetrius McGee.
McGee on the touchdown, number 10. Quick throw, defensive back never turned around. I'd like to know their third down proficiency, because on that drive they completed at least 2 or 3 third downs.
For the point after touchdown attempt.
Horson's extra point is good.
And the point after touchdown is good.
I guess I'm a little old school, Rick, but when the team goes no huddle when you're up 35 and
Yeah, you
hurry
kinda
up
wonder.
offense, you got to take something a little personal there. And
Including career physical therapy, speaking orthopedic, also Generation Pizza, a little wild wing and over in Ford.
45-3. Student Princes over the Fighting Quakers. 24 seconds left in this third quarter play.
Students and employees will receive a 10% discount at the Wilmington Skyline.
Well, we'll see if it incites the Quakers to maybe put some points on the board.
back deek again is Ruth and Ponchitera.
Once again, the football blows off the tee.
Seems like that's happened every time. Then he kicks it out of the end, kicks it in the end zone. Just the routine.
That's right.
Kick right to left. Kicks a line drive, and that's going to be out of the end zone.
Yeah, there you called it.
Yeah, here you go. Let it blow off the tee once, and then kick it out of the end zone.
Going into the end zone for a touchback. Wilmington will take over 1st and 10 at the 25.
No worries. Okay, this is me. I'm really upset. Just keep your emotions in check.
See, Wilmington can get a drive here. 24 seconds without the win, then they'll get the win. So we got Stevenson still in at quarterback. Missing a receiver. Comes the return man Ruth out in the field.
Mike Stevenson is still at quarterback.
We got Flynn behind him. Oh, it was Manica. Hand off to Manica off the left side. Here he goes. Gained about it's upside of bounds. Gets about 16 yards on the carry. 15 where they say he stepped out. Nice run. Looks like I see a few new numbers in here for Heidelberg's defense. Stevenson at quarterback. Manica still behind him.
That will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Heidelberg 45 and Wilmington 3.
Well, I take a glance at this roster, and I see a lot of these new defensive guys in here for Heidelberg, but there's still a lot of juniors. It just shows their depth of upperclassmen.
Right.
Wilmington is just, as we say, getting the players to stick around and buy in, and if you realize and convince these guys, look, you're playing against juniors and seniors. When you're a junior and senior, you're one of them.
Right.
Stick around. Makes a difference. Any level of football, when you have true freshmen out there, unless you're some of those, I call them freaks, that you can go in like a Division I freshman and play. It's amazing that a freshman can do that. You got an 18-year-old kid out there against 22 and 23-year-old men.
Right.
Wilmington first down at their 40. Stevenson with Manica behind him. Here's the snap. Back to pass. Throws it out in the flat to Manica. Spins, makes the first guy miss, but pursuit got to him. Loss of about 2.
29. Is he out there, 20?
Like tackle made by member number 20 for Heidelberg, which was senior Richie Ashley. Manica moves to the right of Stevenson. Trips to the left. Tight end to the right. Hand off to Manica. Loss about 4.
Going the wrong direction.
Yeah, it looks like that was a zone read there, and he should have pulled it. If your quarterback doesn't get a lot of reps on that, that's hard to read.
Right. It takes reps. It takes experience in order to be able to get those reads down.
Trips to the left. Manica left to Stevenson. We got 3rd and 16. Drops back to pass. Got some pressure and is sacked. On number 13 for Heidelberg, Wilkinson. Well, now we got a 4th and 25.
25, Brandon Roberts.
Well, they're putting 2 return men back now. They can't kick away from them. Got Roberts back to punt. It's like number 7 for Heidelberg, Hutchins. And might be number 6, Scott. Here's the punt. Still kicks away from him. Goes out of bounds. At the Heidelberg 46. About a 28-yard punt.
The punt goes out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Heidelberg.
Looks like Credit was ready to come back in, but maybe they've just decided to give Stevenson some reps. Down 45-3. Got a new quarterback for Heidelberg in the game. It's like number 16. Trace Reynolds. High snap, gets it. He runs with it. Making something out of nothing. Still on his feet, but call him down. Like a no gain. Like they still got short end in backfield. Trips to the left. Fake handoff. Oh, lots of pressure. Scrambles away, gets away, throws it away, and it's picked. Oh!
Almost picked.
He was off to the end zone if he gets that.
Number 1, Jay Higgins with the Quakers.
It's like the offensive receiver got his hand in there and pulled him at the last second. That was intended for number 5, Tony Morris. We've had pressure, bringing pressure on the new quarterback. Might be some new linemen maybe too. Oh, there's a screen. Goes at the Belcher, number 32, who's still in the game. Trying to get him some yardage maybe. To the 35. Dallas O'Green. The backfield. Here's a snap. A hand to a Green. Goes to the right. Makes a
nice cut.
Dive. Good cut. Looks like it gets about 11 yards for the first down.
The Bulkers, number 23, Dallas O'Green.
Looks like those are looks like you got some backups in the offensive line there for Heidelberg. There's a fake quick pass out there, and like Higgins on the tackle. Tony Morris, gain of about 7.
I'll be back and go into this real quick.
Okay.
Guess we're afraid of that deep ball because we just keep giving the underneath stuff.
So they're just getting bits and pieces, but
Right.
it still adds up.
Yep. Hand off to a green to the right. Make a good cut. Gets away, and he's going to be in the end zone. Looks like we had him stop, but couldn't get a hand on him.
All right.
I think I just heard in the booth that's over 300 yards now rushing for Heidelberg.
Yeah, not too shabby.
The point for touchdown number 42, A.J. Norris.
500 total yards. That's good.
Extra point is good. 51-3, the Heidelberg Student Princes over the Wilmington Fighting Quakers. Haven't been doing much fighting today.
Yeah. Yes, up
Got
to
some stats.
52 now. Only if they put the point on the board for the extra point.
Yeah, they got to.
That's the hometown scoreboard.
Wilmington College Quakers, chiropractic carry.
We've even got it on our stats.
Oh, update there, yeah.
Final rehabilitation.
319 rushing yards.
Pain or headaches.
Good day's work.
195 yards passing, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, decent balance.
Chiropractic care of Wilmington is conveniently located on the Wilmington College.
30 rushes and 40 pass attempts.
Contact them at
So the distribution's been fairly even.
4171.
Wilmington's got 162 yards, 109 passing, and 53 rushing. 25 rushes and 26 pass attempts. That's balanced.
That is
a lot of those
balanced.
rushes, I'm sure the quarterback taking off after pressure on the passing.
Yeah, good point.
I think Credit's probably the leading rusher with 73 yards. Yes, he is.
There you go.
Summer design. Morrison kicking off into the wind. Kicks it. This bounce at the 3 and into the end zone for another touchback.
Kickoff will go into the end zone for a touchback. Wilmington will take it over first and 10 at the 25.
We got fumble recovery. Because you're mean. Well, it wasn't a fumble. It was kind of an interception. If it bounces off somebody else and then he catches it, that's
Looks like Heidelberg's got some new defenders. And 97, 92 into the game, they're both seniors.
somebody now. Something about your dad.
Stevenson still in at quarterback, got Tyler behind him.
Really athletic.
Tyler goes in motion to the right, empty backfield. Stevenson quick throw out the...
Oh!
And ball's dislodged on another big hit.
So what were they saying?
Number 24,
Incomplete on the field.
Walker on the hit.
So they're saying it's incomplete.
Yeah, definitely incomplete. Got to make a move with the ball.
Nobody even likes you.
Back to pass, scrambling around, and he's sacked. Loss of 2 on the sack. I didn't get a number on the sack for Heidelberg.
I'll rather quarterback to play receiver.
3rd and 12.
Why can't we switch there, AJ?
AJ doesn't play quarterback.
All right, Stevenson at quarterback. Flynn to his left. Trips to his left. Fake to Flynn. Throws it over the middle. Open. Murphy. Nice catch.
Nice
Still
catch.
on his feet. Still on his feet. All up to the 45-yard line.
Pass reception number 8.
20-yard gain. Nice play. Went up in traffic and came down,
Came
with,
down
it.
with the ball.
Kept going. It's Murphy, number 85. Junior tight end. See that word? Junior. Fake to Flynn, roll out to the right. Stevenson's running towards the line of scrimmage, throws it deep. Trying to throw to Volts. Underthrown. So I guess number 20. Almost had the interception there. Number 24 for Heidelberg, Donovan Walker. Junior out of Tiffin, which is right there in Heidelberg, or Heidelberg is. Looks like they're blitzing off the edge.
Penalty.
Like we must have had legal motion on Wilmington.
You know what, though? We should have held the snap off until he got reset.
False start, number 5 on the offense. 5-yard penalty still.
On the OEC scoreboard, final
I
score.
don't know how they called that on him. He just went in motion, did he not?
That's what it looked like.
I thought it was a lineman that moved, but they called it on Flynn Jr.
21, Capital 21.
Back to pass, Stevenson. Brings it down, throws it, puts it up, overthrows Hightower. He was pretty well covered. We got 3rd and 15. Looks like they're bringing in a whole new defense for Heidelberg. Back to pass, Stevenson. Ball's tipped. Oh, my goodness. That would have been an ESPN highlight reel.
Right.
Ball's tipped the line and hits off a guy's foot when he's running up in the air, and luckily falls to the ground. Might have got an ESPN for that one if somebody would have caught it. Roberts with the punt with the win. Booms one. High and deep. Catches it about the 20. Goes off the left. Up to the 30. Still on his feet. Up to the 40. And starts to dance and gets caught from behind. About the 41-yard line. It was Hutchins on the return. I think we got Trace Reynolds back in at quarterback again. Looks like O'Green. Still at the back. Hands off to O'Green off the right side. Oh. It's a good block. He's off the right. Got the edge. Still on his feet. Tackle by number 21. We got 2 Wilmington defenders down on the ground. One is
run into each other?
One is Austin Thompson. The other I can't see a number yet. That looks like Aoki, 96, and 37 Austin Thompson. I don't know if they collided with each other. Looks like Aoki's up. Talking to him like it's a head injury. Thompson, they're looking at his left knee or ankle. Got Aoki, the senior defensive tackle out of Cincinnati, with freshman Austin Thompson out of Wilmington. Aoki's off. They're talking to him on the sideline. Still tending to Thompson. Wilmington's AT program is part of the NFL concussion study that they're doing. think the way they're talking to Aoki, that's part of that right there. Looks like Thompson's getting up with some assistance. Something to the left knee, or like they're going to
help him off.
Put any pressure on it. Yep, help him off. He just come into the game. Trace Reynolds. Ready to start. 1st and 10 at the 45.
We got our 52 points up there now. I guess they corrected the scoreboard.
Corrected it. That's a shuffle pass to the left. 84 is the ball. Makes a move. It's about 5 yards. That's 84 for Heidelberg. That's Will Brown.
OAC scores. We've got Mount Union 66, Otterbein 7. That's a final. John Carroll 31, Muskegum 3, also a final. And they're in the 4th at Capital. Baldwin Wallace 21, trailing Capital by 7. And with about 4 minutes to play.
Second and 5 from the 40 of Wilmington. Reynolds ready to take the snap with a green behind him. Low snap, hands to a green off the right side. Makes a cut, makes another cut back up the middle, still on his feet. Still on his feet, breaking another tackle.
Whoa.
He drags him all the way down to the 10-yard line.
He takes the ball down inside the 10-yard.
Gets a little assistance from
a host of
number 1 on his own team was pulling him along the way.
And with 5:50 left in the 4th, Ohio Northern leads Marietta 45-29. Polar Bears over Marietta.
Looks like we got an injured Quaker on the ground. Jay Higgins, number 1.
They're falling all over the place.
Well, you get a lot of those injuries when guys cut back like that. You might even run into your own guy sometimes.
I'm trying to look at there, watch the game, and watch this guy on his face.
On the sideline there, looking at Austin Thompson's left knees, team doctor, Dr. Goddard.
Updating the OAC scores, final scores, Mount Union 66, Otterbein 7. Also final score, John Carroll 31, Muskegum 3. It is
We got first down right outside the 10.
Ohio Northern is leading Marietta 45.
Looks like we got a new running back into the game. That's number 38, maybe?
They have a lot of numbers. They have a lot of numbers on here that that aren't on the roster.
Another shuffle pass. Nice play. That was 84, Will Brown on the shuffle pass carry. Tackled by number 98 for Wilmington, Nolan Keller. Freshman out of LaSalle High School. So Heidelberg's a little slowing down now, getting the play from the sideline. Reynolds take the snap, hand off to number 38. It's off the left side with a nice move. Running to the corner, still on his feet. Dragging people to about the 1. It's 38, Sidney Hervey, freshman running back. And another guy down for Wilmington.
Making the stop was Keyshawn Johnson Sanders.
Injured for Wilmington's number 31, Trent Waters. Making his way off the field. Looks like we got a 3rd and 1 at the 2. Well, or a 3rd and a half at the 1. Sidney Hervey in the backfield behind Trace Reynolds for Heidelberg. Trace Reynolds is out of Edgewood High School. '84 in motion. Handoff to 38. Hervey's in for the touchdown.
Hands in for touchdown with 38, Sidney Harvey.
Morrison on for the extra point.
A.J. Morrison for the point after.
It's good.
Good.
And the point for touchdown is good.
59-3.
It's a little slow to tack that extra point on each time.
Yeah.
On the AAC scoreboard, final score, John Carroll 31, Muskegon 3. Also final score, Mount Union 66, Audubon 7. In overtime, Bolton Wallace and Capital tied at 28.
28-28 in overtime, Bolton Wallace and Capital.
Marietta 29.
So only one team playing right now in the OAC, and that's in overtime, Baldwin Wallace. The Yellow Jackets and the Capital, both tied at 28. And, of course, our game here, where Heidelberg leads 59-3, no matter what our scoreboard says.
That's right. 5:42 in the 4th. Back once again for Wilmington is Ruth and Ponchterra. Kicking into the wind, so maybe we can get a return here.
Flew off the tee again there, Bill.
Oh, well, maybe this is going out of the end zone, though.
I'll just point the camera over there since we know where it's going, right?
That's right. Even into the wind.
Yeah, it's blast.
Oh, they're going to hold it. He can't get it to stay, so they're going to have a holder.
First time we've had to do that today.
Yeah.
Maybe this won't go through the end zone. There'll be something else happen.
Yeah.
Ohio State ahead of Northwestern 10-0 with 3:45 in the first quarter play. And, of course, they are up in Buckeye Land.
Here comes the kick, left to right, into the wind. Oh, this one is returnable. Gets it about the 2. It's up to the 20. Still on his feet, gets about the 24-yard line.
Well, what do you think about that?
Yeah, didn't kick it out of the end zone. Oh, they had to hold it, so it wasn't quite the same. Stevenson back out for Wilmington. Looks like we got some new receivers in the game. Malik Pettiford, running back with a tight end fullback beside Stevenson. There's a snap. Hand off to Pettiford. Up the middle. Looks like there's an opening, then it closes.
And it closes quickly.
Gains about 3. Looks like I thought he was going to get through there for more than that.
Number 26, Malik Pettiford on the carry.
Michigan final 32-23 over Michigan State. Penn State over Purdue 62-24. Louisville over Virginia 32-25. Minnesota over Illinois 40-17. Kentucky beats Missouri 35-21.
Hand off to Pettiford again, off to the right.
26, Malik Pettiford on the carry.
A little bit of daylight.
Gains about 2. He does run hard. He'll stick it up in there when there's nothing there, and he'll try to make something.
Number 10, West Virginia, they go down to defeat at the hands of Oklahoma State. 37-20 was the final there. Cowboys over the Mountaineers.
About 3rd and 5 for Wilmington. Can't see who the Pettiford's behind him. Fullback goes in motion to the right. Back to pass. They're going to call that a catch?
Well, he hung on.
I guess so. Catch for a loss of yards.
With the completion is number 14, A.J. Hightower.
4th and 2. Hightower on the catch on a slow screen pass.
Looks like the Quakers will punt, though.
Yep.
At this point, probably just as well that they do that.
Yeah.
59-3.
Yeah, I know people will say, "Oh, you're down so much. Why aren't you going?" Well, it's not making it any worse than it is.
Brandon Roberts in punting formation.
Nice kick. Boom was it with the wind. Sends him all the way back. Oh, he drops the kick. All picks it up at his own 20. Miss him. We get him out at 24. Like tackle by number 17 for Wilmington. Dre Chin. Another Florida player. Heidelberg's got first down at their own 24. Looks like they got, that's still Reynolds in at quarterback. The Edgewood product with Herbie at tailback. Hands off to Herbie around the right. Missed some tackles. Up to the 32. Looks like a pretty big back. 5'9", 185. Maybe that white uniform makes him look bigger. That white makes you look bigger, right? Black slimming.
Yeah.
White's big.
I think that is true. And of course, if you wear stripes, it depends on which way the stripes run, too.
That's right. Because those guys look a lot bigger than their roster shows them. They are going to use some clock here, which is good. That's 2nd and 4. Motion, shuffle pass number 81 around the left side, up the sideline. They gain about 20. I don't have an 81 on the Heidelberg roster, so I'm not real sure who that is, but 81 for Heidelberg.
You know who you are.
You know who you are? Oh, I got him on this one. Jacob Fryer.
Right.
Jacob Fryer. They sure like that little shuffle pass. It's really a jet sweep, but they just shuffle it forward. Reynolds with Herbie behind him. Now got 84. Motion. Off to Herbie, off to the right. Makes a cut back. Tackle by C.J. Thompson, number 20. Gain of about 2.
Needs to stop C.J. Thompson.
We're under 1:30 to go in the game. Looks like C.J. Thompson is hurt for Wilmington down on the field. Looks like number 97, Vargo, come into the game. Oh, he's for Ioki.
That's a nice stop by
Well, most of the crowd has hung around the whole game.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they've gone anywhere. Heidelberg certainly traveled well.
Something to get used to. They don't travel like high school teams, though, do they?
Oh, no way. But, of course, in most cases, they're much further away.
Yeah, further away.
Yeah, we've got Capital and we've got, a few teams that are close by, but most of these teams have to travel a fairly good distance.
It's not like it's not the whole town coming either, so
That's true.
these are kids from all over. It's a lot of family and letting the play clock run down before they snap it. Got 2nd and 8. Number 1 goes in motion. Handoff behind the quarterback. Number 1 off the left end. He racked up by number 35 initially by Wilmington. They're still pushing
Chippy.
the pile.
Got a couple of them going at it here.
That was Kieran Turner on the initial contact for Wilmington.
We got that extra point up there now.
I got a Clinton Township, Michigan. That opens, it's cool, blows all the papers. Got 3rd and 2. Looks like they got to get at least one more snap off here. They're going to take a knee. Wilmington's not going to use a timeout.
So, as the clock ticks down, it is the Heidelberg Student Princes 59, the Wilmington Fighting Quakers 3.
And I would just say, Rick, thanks.
Bill Davis, you did a great job, and I certainly appreciate you coming up and helping a guy out. Look forward to maybe inviting you up for some other broadcasts. Yeah. Of course, we do all kinds of sports, but football season's about wound down, but we've got basketball and the other winter sports coming up here, both high school and college, and be happy to have you in anytime you're interested.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you need somebody, let me know. It might work out. I'd like to be a spectator a lot, but I still get to be a spectator doing this.
That's right. And even a little bit of commentary still.
Yeah. And I will say, I know people with the score 59-3, but if you come out and watch Wilmington play, it's not. The scores get out of hand, but the playing on the field is very competitive.
That's right, and I have rarely seen any Wilmington team even remotely, look like they gave up. They've always fought to the very end, and so that's all you can ask. If you're outmanned, you're outmanned. But as long as you're giving it 110%, you can't fault a team, for that. But
and they do. They play hard and they have opportunities and make some plays and just. I still think, and most people will say, that the youthfulness of the program, and as you see in these programs, as you look, as I said, you're bringing backups in for Heidelberg that are still juniors and seniors, and Wilmington's
a lot of depth there and a lot of age.
A lot of young guys still playing, and it just takes time. It just takes time. So I hope these guys can stick around and can make a difference. So I appreciate it, Rick.
All right.
Thank you.
For Bill Davis, this is Rick Phillips, CampusNation.com, the sports animal. Remember, this video will be on our website tomorrow evening, so keep a lookout for it, as well as our updates, because we're going to be going into the new winter sports season, and we'll put that on there. We have one more Wilmington College game to do, and that's in November. So until then, everybody, go Quakers.
83.